For over 2,000 years, the world thought it was gone, a city built of gold and stone, a city of gods and kings, a city where the Nile whispered secrets to the sea, and then it sank, not in a storm, not in a night. It slid slowly beneath the waves, meter by meter, until the Mediterranean swallowed its streets, its temples, its treasures. Temples vanished first. Statues followed, palaces crumbled, and finally, the entire city disappeared from history. Historians called it myth. Sailors called it legend. Maps erased it. But the sea never forgets. Beneath the waters of Alexandria, stone gods still stand silently watching, waiting for the world to remember. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Echoes of History, where lost voices finally get to speak. Tonight, we are diving into a city Egypt never expected anyone to see again. A city underwater. A city of gods, merchants, queens, and secrets. We will explore how it sank, what treasures remain, and why some secrets were meant to stay hidden. Ancient Greek writers described a city near Alexandria unlike anything else on earth. Massive temples built from limestone and gold. Statues taller than kings. Processions moving along canals filled with water lilies and sacred fish. The writers spoke of streets lined with merchants from every corner of the Mediterranean. Priests who held knowledge of life, death, and the afterlife. Queens whose faces were carved into the stone itself. But later, historians scoffed. No evidence. Myth, they said. No streets, no ruins, no civilization. The city became a story parents told their children, a legend whispered among fishermen, until the first sonar images appeared. At first, they seemed like errors, shapes confused with reefs. Then came the statues, pulled from nets by fishermen, worn by centuries of salt, but unmistakably human, unmistakably Egyptian. Archaeologists dove. They saw walls standing upright underwater, columns massive and intact, reaching for the sky even beneath the waves. The city was real, and Egypt does not build myths before Rome, before Islam, before modern Egypt. Alexandria was the beating heart of the ancient world. Its harbors controlled trade, its rulers commanded the seas, its temples guided belief and worship across continents. This sunken city was rich, powerful, dangerous. Merchants from Greece, Africa, and the Levant walked its marble streets. Priests held rituals in temples that outsiders could not enter. Queens watched the horizon from stone balconies carved into the cliffs. And beneath all of it, the ground trembled. Earthquakes, rising tides, and the slow creep of the Mediterranean would change everything. History remembers kings, but it forgets the cities they built when the sea took them. The sea does not move slowly. It waits, it watches, and then it strikes. On the night the city fell, waves crashed over the temples. The ground shook beneath the marketplaces. Houses split open. Boats sank. It was not a single catastrophe. It was centuries of neglect, shifting sands, and tectonic unrest. Maps from Rome later showed harbors suddenly empty. Reports from sailors spoke of ruins beneath the waves. The city did not scream. It did not collapse in fire. It simply vanished beneath the water, taking its knowledge, its treasures, and its secrets. Beneath the surface, archaeologists found statues, temples, and inscriptions. Stone gods with eyes that seemed alive, staring at anyone who dared approach. Inscriptions warning of curses, symbols never seen outside these sunken halls. Some statues showed Egyptian pharaohs in the act of building. Some showed rituals that scholars never thought existed. These were not just artifacts. They were messages from the past, waiting for humanity to decode them. And each discovery raised more questions. Why was this city erased? What did the kings fear? And why are some secrets still underwater, hidden from the world? Cleopatra knew its importance. Julius Caesar knew its wealth. Rome knew its danger. This city was a jewel, too powerful to remain in the hands of anyone but the gods, or those who ruled the Nile. And when Cleopatra's dynasty fell, the city was slowly swallowed by the Mediterranean. Gold sank, temples submerged, the knowledge of the ancients disappeared beneath waves of water and sand. Yet today, the sea gives up some of its secrets. Archaeologists use sonar and diving technology to uncover pieces of this lost world. But the deeper they go, the more they realize. The city was meant to be a mystery. Some knowledge, it seems, is forbidden. The sunken city of Alexandria reminds us that history is not only written in books. Sometimes it lies beneath the waves, waiting, silent, watching. The gods, the kings, the queens, the merchants, all waiting for the world to remember. Echoes of history will continue to uncover these lost voices, because the sea may hide them, but it can never silence them completely.